So peculiar.
We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before.
Ah well, elemental. Hello everyone, it is the Almighty Jeff and this is episode 100 of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Last time we returned to Skellige and went to the funeral procession of King Bran, and soon after caught up on our investigations with Yennefer. After taking a look at the notice board of Craite, we got dressed and attended the wake at the castle. We met with some of Bran's potential successors and raced Ciri and Craite to the top of a mountain, allowing ourselves to prove our worth. So we're picking up exactly where we left off. We're basically following Yennefer around, still looking through the king is dead, long live the king. So I expect we'll probably get this second quest on today. Don't know if there's anyone worth talking to. Arnvold, I'm sure he came up and he was one of the journal entries or something, wasn't he? I'm sure we'll get to know some of these guys better detail later.
Geralt of Rivia, a Witcher. Geralt, Jarl Dona and Hinder, and Jarl Madman Lugos.
Calling Lugos a madman's an insult to madmen. He's a common goat fucker.
Call me a goat fucker one more time and I'll chop off your head, stick it on a pike and piss down your neck hole.
Nice guy.
Time to settle this. Here and now.
Oh, ha ha ha. Giving me a true fright right now. Shat my best trousers. Put that away before you cut yourself, you cunt.
Thought Skellige's called a truce for feasts.
I know the hallowed customs. But Lugos ought to know that I'll not let him raid my Hinder's Fial bear.
You don't scare anyone, Donar. I'll be boys soon to plough your priestesses, drink from your tankard, and shit on your table. Be sure to leave a candle lit for me.
Emperor would be very pleased to hear you quarrel.
His Imperial Majesty is more than welcome to visit.
Let him sail over here. We ain't afraid of the Black Ones.
Raiding coastal villages is one thing. Total war with the Empire is another.
Awfully mouthy, this one. Go stir your cauldron and pierce some boils, witch. Don't talk when you haven't got a fucking clue.
Oh, he's gonna get a smack.
Know what, Lugos? Just realized I don't give a damn about your hallowed rules of hospitality.
Finally, some diversion. And here I was ready to puke from all the boredom. Come on, freak. Show us what you're made of.
Move the benches. There's to be some gob slapping.
Shut shit about Yennefer. You're gonna get twatted, bro. Oh dear. Okay, this might have been a mistake. Or maybe not, I don't know. There you go. Have some of that, you son of a bitch. Didn't even get a scratch.
Had enough?
You got me good. That were quite a wallop. Still seeing spots, room rocking like a leaky tub in a hurricane.
We'll call it even then, as soon as you apologize to the lady.
I just love the oven mitts.
Don't hold it against me, milady. It's my deep conviction sorceresses are needed. Deeply so.
No offense taken. Forget about it.
That I like. And the knocking. It's what men do. Give me your paw, Witcher. Let me squeeze. It's a worthy one. Witcher, have a drink with me. Proof there's no hard feelings. And visit me at times, I insist. Goran's been jabbering about bringing in a Witcher for that haunted lighthouse. Do me a favour. Meet him for an ale in the tavern near Arenbjorn. Then you've but a short jaunt to find me, so as we can knock back something stronger. Here's to our next.
Sure, I'll knock one back with you, Lugos. Nothing wrong with having a drink in good company.
Are we gonna end up getting drunk if we keep having drinks?
We've important matters to discuss later. Matters that require a clear mind.
I remember.
Drink like you fight, and we're in for a good time. To Bran!
To Jarl Madman Lugos and his madness.
Okay, I feel like we should stay off the drinks from now on.
Forgive us. We should mingle, talk to some of the other guests.
He doesn't seem drunk, but I don't know.
What now?
Now we pay a visit to Ermion's laboratory.
Didn't know we'd been invited.
Because we've not been.
Take it Ermion won't be there.
That's right.
And what's the purpose of this visit?
We're looking for an object. The Mask of Uroboros. We'll need it. Come, Geralt.
Okay.
Now you'll tell me why you need this mask.
Oh, I shall. In due course.
Take it you'll decide when.
Correct.
Fair enough. Right, might as well do some looting while we're about. We'll be needing this. Give me your stuff. Yeah. Everyone's got a copy of this bloody Last Wish. Alright. Okay, how long have we got to go here? Because this is getting oh dear. I don't think we're alone. You sure it's not our footsteps?
Guards. Hide behind the tapestry.
Sparrow's chip. When it's dark, it's chirp.
What do jackdaws do?
Jackdaws caw. Goldfinches warble. And cranes whoop. Whereas peacocks screech. Hawks scream. Larks trill. And doves, they coo. That's all of them.
What about nightingales?
Ah, right. Nightingales crooned.
I thought they were good kids then. What have I done? I'm not done.
That was close.
You little bloody flits. Okie dokie. It's boogie. Oh well. Ah. We must get the key.
This'll be tough to open.
Surprises never end. See the ravens?
Hard not to.
Ermion's spies. An indication that we're near his laboratory. I also sense a clear magic aura. Come. There's a ledge outside this window. We must pass along it.
Ah, it's the window that I just saw. Do you have the key? So the actual, like, transmogrified people? Or are they actually just like, oh, I talk to my crows? I don't know. Oh.
Seen uglier sights in my life.
Geralt of Rivia, being romantic.
Oh, that's just cheating. So I gotta go the hard way. Let's see how it is. Stupid birds. You don't know nothing. Ah, it's a bear.
Hobby can render a man mysterious. Fascinating.
Especially a druid. Must be a real nature lover. Had one at Kaer Morhen.
Please.
Let me examine the deer. Or the book, whatever. That's not what we do. What are you doing? I saw the update. It keeps flashing.
100 loose an arrow if you saw that in the woods. Looks alive.
Look alive. Okay, we'll come back to that.
A basin of water.
For teleprojection, a reflection of Ermion appears on the surface. Supplicants speak to it. Yes?
Yes. Okay. I think we're done.
Are you alright?
Cut myself. The door's locked.
You can cut yourself, you're in.
The animals.
Giant.
They're alive. Yen, watch out. Monsters. Can feel them coming closer. They're everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's an hallucination, right? I'm not even taking damage. You're tripping balls, man.
Strange. Mushrooms.
To my mind, that's one less. That's one less.
Thanks, Yen. I can see that. Where is she? Where is Yennefer? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no.
What's happening?
You were hallucinating. You ran at Ermion's animals, sword flailing. I had to calm you.
Must have looked strange.
Your years of vigorous training at Kaer Morhen finally paid off. Bested nearly all the stuffed beasts in here.
Please.
Fine. We've passed the trial of taxidermy. The door stands open.
Woohoo.
Let's go inside, Geralt.
Let's.
I'll lock the entrance. We don't want to raise suspicions.
Alright. Ermion's
Letter
correspondence.
bearing Ermion's seal
Our dear
to the
druid's
druids.
laboratory.
Warns them about
We
you.
must search it thoroughly. The Mask of Uroboros must be here.
Brother Druids, be forewarned that a soldier has arrived on Ardskellige. Her name is Yennefer and she hails from Vengerberg. I know you are immune to feminine wiles and will not let a well-draped skirt muddle your reasoning. Nevertheless, I warn you not to be taken in her intelligence and refinement. I know who Yennefer is. I do not, however, know the true goal of her stay in Skellige. I see no point in asking her this question directly, for Yennefer is known for her cunning and eloquence. She says not what she thinks, but what she wishes you to hear. You must remember this is no second-rate sorceress. This is a person who breaks bread with the rules of the North, and who most recently has been working with the Nilfgaardian Emperor himself. Familiar with courts the world over, she possesses an ability to manipulate that even the wildest diplomats would envy. Yennefer has displayed an unhealthy interest in the site of the cataclysm we are striving to study. I have not given her permission to go near it, but I caution you to keep your eyes and ears open all the same. The sorceress from Vengerberg is a stubborn and effective manipulator. I know that in the past her and Crach's paths crossed. I suspect that she will wish to use this old friendship for some ulterior purpose. What that is exactly, I will try to determine. Once I do, I will inform you in a separate letter. May the power be yours, brothers. Ermion. Okay.
Seems Ermion has real tobacco brought in.
Wondrous world of insectoids. Ritual plants. Ah, what do you know? Raymond Marlove. A biography enhanced.
Skellige's tales about the wild hunt.
The islanders believe the wraiths sail on a longship built of the claws of dead men.
So have we read that before? I'm sure we have. Well, apparently not. Okay, let's have a look at that then. The island folk of Skellige, like many nations of the north, hold a series of beliefs about the wild hunters recorded in legends, myths and fables. This horrifying phenomenon is said to herald the coming of war and misfortune. Characteristic of their tales and distinguishing them from their continental versions is that the islanders imagine the wild hunt not as a cavalcade of wraiths galloping across the night sky, but as a ghostly longship. The vessel, called the Naglfar, is said to be built of the claws of dead men. For this very reason, superstitious Skelligers remove the nails of their dead, expressly to prevent them from being used to fortify this ghastly ship. In many legends, the Naglfar sails out of Morhog, the land of chaos.
Pinecone.
Cone.
Didn't expect this. A large female.
Skull.
Child's skull. Look at this. A detailed map of the northern kingdoms. Even shows spheres of influence over the ages.
Out of date.
A sword in a stone. Things begging me to pull it out.
It's not in the stone, don't you see? It's held there by a vice.
Oh. Oh, Geralt. Show off to the ladies.
Ermion's wand. He's one of the few druids to use one.
Looks like Ermion places something in the statue's hand. Need something else. Gotta look around.
I'm worried that one of those will actually do the job, and I want to carry on exploring first.
A goat carved out of lindenwood. Signed to Uncle Ermion.
Little Ciri's handiwork. That's what she called him when he was her tutor.
Laboratory worthy of an imperial alchemist.
Corpse of
Goes in for
Novigrad.
light reading too. The Corpse of Novigrad by Sasha Hadi.
So we must have already read that, right? So why else would it be marked as... Okay, I don't know. Alexander Hull walked down the long corridor, delighted that the sounds of debauchery pouring out of the rooms drowned out the sound of his footsteps. The long-neglected brothel floor creaked and moaned, as though the wood regretted being witness to the lecherous scenes fed to it by the house of ill repute standing in the very centre of the pride of the northern cities. Hull had been generously remunerated for this visit by the wife of a silk merchant. She had long suspected her husband of dabbling with loose women during his working hours. The case had seemed simple enough, banal even. A cheating husband, how many similar affairs had he unravelled? The worst was that his employers never truly wanted him to bring irrefutable proof of their husband's guilt. On the contrary, in their heart of hearts, they always hoped their investigations would prove their husbands model citizens, and their suspicions wholly unfounded. This time it truly did turn out that the woman's husband was no whoremonger, despite the fact that this trail led Alexander to a place in which fleshly pleasures were bought and sold. The door in front of which he stopped, following the instructions he had received from the gnome at the entrance, had a small plaque with the number 16 on it. Unlike the other rooms, this one was enveloped in an unsettling calm. Hall turned the doorknob and pushed the door open, and what he saw behind it far exceeded his worst expectations. But yeah, cliffhanger. Mead.
Dwarven triple mead.
Okay, I think we've done everything right. Looks like it. Right.
Let's try again. What do you say we give it a pine cone?
Nope.
Nothing.
Okay.
So, statue, how about a skull? Guess you're no indecisive prince.
Very good.
How about a mug of mead? Statue or not, everybody needs a drink sometimes.
Oh, that clicked something.
Seems like it worked. Who would have thunk?
Who'd have thunk it?
Ermion enjoys jests achieved at the expense of others. I have a sneaking suspicion the mask will be in here.
I'm almost certain we've read The White Frost. No, okay, we've not read The White Frost. One can hear Illith's prophecy whispered at every market, garbled and reused by every village witch, delved into in any treaties touching on sooths and diviniers, and in general saturating our common culture. We all know that the time of the Wolf's Blizzard approaches, the time of the White Frost, and that the world will perish amidst ice, but few truly understand the meaning of these words. Self-proclaimed prophets who shout out Ithnil's words mistake stars reflected in a still pond for the sky. The White Frost is no legend or mythical apocalypse, it is a natural phenomenon that can be described in the dry yet precise language of scholarship. The renowned scholar of Thorn studies have clearly shown that our world is not the centre of the universe, but one of 1,000 such globes spinning in the endless darkness of space. This space is usually described as a vacuum, yet to do so is grossly misleading. For through this vacuum swims, invisible to the naked eye, the White Frost. We do not know exactly what the White Frost is, perhaps a microscopic dust that blocks the incoming light of the sun, perhaps infinitesimal particles of the sort postulated by Democritus of Barnard, with the unusual property of sucking up warmth as a sponge does water. We know for a certainty, however, that thanks to the telescopic observations of elven astronomers, the White Frost, whatever it is, has already destroyed a great many worlds. The star systems in which it almost appears perish into lifeless husks of ice over the course of a few decades. Furthermore, each scholar has agreed to that the White Frost will one day come to our world. Ithnil's prophecy, though based on magic intuition and not scientific observation, thus appears to foretell the truth. We saw the White Frost, didn't we, at the end of the first game, I think. Many mages are sceptical about the theses presented here. I recommend that they carry out the same experiment I have conducted in my own laboratory. Using the spell Portus Astorium, you open a microscopic portal for 3.5 seconds to the coordinates 03, 31, 48, 90, 89, 27, 09, 34. 34, I don't know why I decided to go 3-4 at the end there. Yeah, before you do, dress in your warmest furs and ready an axe for breaking through thick ice. Fascinating. But yeah, I'm fairly sure the White Frost is what happened at the end of Witcher 1, wasn't it? When we took on...
Geralt,
I know
here. I found the mask.
The younger one was Alvin. I can't remember who he grew up to be, though. It's been a while.
This is it.
So peculiar.
We've got it. We must return to the feast quickly before...
Ah, well. Elemental. Done with you fools enough times.
I learned this at... Oh, it's a trap. We're in prison.
Hey. Got him.
Geralt, hear that?
Smelled it. Gas. Grate still closed. Gotta think of something quick.
Maybe turn off the flames or something? I don't know.
The damned druid will poison us. This vapor's deadly. We've got but a few minutes.
Teleport us out of here.
Think of something. Quickly. First thing to come to your mind. Hold on tight.
I don't know what just happened.
Damn. I tore a hole in my dress. Wait a minute. I must mend it.
You know how to sew.
Please. I'll enchant a needle.
Oh, Geralt. Oh.
Wait.
For what?
We must talk to Crach.
Why? Think he misses us? Because I missed you. Oh no.
I missed you too.
The bloody unicorn.
When are you gonna finally burn this piece of junk?
My heart couldn't take it. So many memories. Damn it, Geralt. Do you have any idea how much they cost?
Come here. We gotta hurry. Crach's waiting.
Is that so?
Close your eyes, children. I just heard the door open. No one concerned about that? Is it one of them?
And let go of the mane.
I know you. I let go, you throw us off. Don't even try.
It's just one of the girls just going that. Fair enough. I have seen
Oh my.
all there is to see.
Missed you.
I missed you too.
We ought to get back to the wake.
I must dress. Turn around.
Oh. So there you go. So like, I just saw you go through one door and you came out the other. The hell?
Crach and Craite asked about you.
Crach and Craite.
We went out. For a breath of fresh air.
The claimants to the throne will step forth in a moment.
Now heed my words. There is no greater act of valor than to fight a beast cursed by men and gods. No greater deed than that done to serve the goddess.
Words of uncommon beauty. We thank you. We will take them to heart. But now, let's begin. We have seen Bran off to the beyond, and must now choose his successor. A king must be wise. A king must command respect. A king must have bollocks. We've no lack of men like that. Let those who feel worthy of the throne of Skellige step forth.
This is going to be an interesting subplot, isn't it? Is that Karis? Or Ceres, however you pronounce the name.
My son could not be here this day. Behold his axe. Behold his will. May the best man or woman win.
I just love it if Geralt just walked up and they're just like, yeah, you know what, I feel like I could be Jarl of Skellige as well, why not?
She's your daughter, is she not?
Now I know why she said she'll sail to speak her of. Ah, children. The older they grow, the more trouble they are. Come with me. All the more essential we talk now. How was it, Geralt, when Ciri was nearing womanhood? I remember well her nan, her mother, what they were like. They say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
Ciri was impossible to control. No telling her what to do. Had to have things her own way almost always. Why do you ask?
No specific reason. She and Ceres, they're of a similar age. But we'll speak of my children later. First, let's speak of yours. Yennefer claims Ciri's in trouble, and you seek her.
That's right.
If you require aid, gold, ships, anything, merely say the word. I'll give you all I can. And I know the lass lives. I'm sure of it. When the blood of Rhiannon's daughters is shed, the sea grows white with fury. I'd mark such a storm.
Magic anomaly on Ard Skellig somehow related to Ciri, or so Yennefer believes.
It's my strong suspicion, but I can only know for certain by examining the site.
I saw the twisted forms. Right unnatural. The druids were barely able to contain it. Explain to me, Yennefer, how Ciri might have caused this great catastrophe.
I'm intent on learning that very thing, which I will do as soon as Ermion stops hindering my investigation.
Don't concern yourself with him. Druids have little trust for mages. But Ermion's heart is in the right place. Am I right to assume he does not know you seek Ciri?
It's of no concern to him.
As I thought. At any rate, Ard Skellig's my isle. You've my permission to investigate as you see fit.
Thank you.
No need. I swore an oath once. I aim to keep it. Unfold! Tell the druid I must speak to him. At the usual spot. I've one more matter to broach. My children. You remember Hjalmar? Well, he swore an oath to kill the giant of Undvik. Set off and has yet to return. Whereas Ceres announced that she's to set off on an adventure of her own. Got it in her head that Udalric is not mad, but cursed.
Giants. They've been extinct for ages. Anyone actually seen the one on Undvik?
Aye, dozens of refugees have. The giant drove everyone off the isle. I've welcomed what remains of Clan Tordarach here on Ard Skellig.
I heard a rumor that an unnatural frost gripped Undvik before the giant appeared.
It's true. At any rate, Hjalmar decided to kill the giant and give the isle back to its people. A deed worthy of a king, he believes. My son gathered a hearty crew at the new port. They were to sail to Undvik, then travel on foot to Oskar, the village. But that many lads should have killed the giant long ago. Thus, I thought to ask you.
You should start at the new port. Ask around. Hjalmar might have told someone there his plans.
Take it Ceres wants to lift the curse.
There's no curse to speak of. Ceres has decided she must match Hjalmar and sort out a deed worthy of a queen.
Think she might need my help? You did plan to ask me for it. Why?
The thing is, I don't trust Udalric further than I can spit. Ceres won't listen to me, or her brother. Yet confronted by a professional who will explain why she's mistaken, she just might come to her senses. So yes, I ask that you explain things to her and bring her back.
Can't help wondering. Got no plans to vie for the crown yourself? Think a good number of the Jarls would support you.
A good number? Those opposed would be fierce, rabid. Madman Lugus would sooner see an Nilfgaardian on the throne. Besides, a man should know when to step aside. Hand the tiller to the youth among us.
If either Hjalmar or Ceres need help, I'll help them.
I thank you.
Well, now that we're done thanking one another, let's get to work. We must determine if Ciri is still on Ard Skellig. I'll change into travel attire and find you. Head south. The anomaly we should investigate destroyed a stretch of forest along the shore of the bay. A successful feast on all counts, Crach. I will see you later.
Fair enough. Okay, excellent. And that is the end of The King is Dead, Long Live the King. Sweet. I was hoping we'd get it done today, and then it was like pushing it at the end there. So we've got Echoes of the Past. I think we picked up another quest as well, but... Alright, let's flick through everything. So, we picked up something new in Ogroids. The Ice Giant. Ooh, handsome fella, isn't he? Alright, nothing new in tutorials, I shouldn't think. No. Characters, we've got Dunna and Hingar. Hjalmar and Craite. And Madman Lugos. Books, we picked up a few new books today. That's fine, we already read through them all. Let's get all this cleared off in our inventory. Yada yada yada. Come on, because we're bloody Brussels sprouts. Cool. World map, we've not actually been anywhere new today. Obviously, we've just been in Control the entire time, really. And then obviously briefly back to Yennefer's place. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. All right, so we've started Echoes of the Past just now. I believe we've got. Yeah, we've got the Lord of Unvik. Did you pick up anything else? Possession. I think that's a new one as well. I think that's it there. Contracts, nothing new there. Treasure hunts, nothing new there. And we've completed The King is Dead, Long Live the King. Nice, nice. And at the top, very rare that it does that. Character, no level up. Let's make it midday. As useless as it's going to be. Alright, cool. We shall save the game there. Alright, that is going to end it for today. Great episode. Managed to get through that quest line. Obviously, I was expected to get a little bit more done, but I'm also sort of glad it means I can actually go out and plan what I want to do next, because we're not going to carry on with the main story immediately. We're going to take some time out, get some side stuff done, because obviously we've got the entirety of Skellige to explore now. I'm starting to basically just about understand what's going on with all these Isles things, so I thought for a second Crach and Craite was basically in charge of the entire Skellige area, but his is Ard Skellig, which is one section. Obviously it's all islands, so I guess everyone's in charge of their own little area. So I'm not too sure. I'm not too confident on that part of the Witcher lore. I'm sure I'll learn soon enough. So yeah, next time obviously I'm gonna I'll probably take Geralt back out into the main bit of Kertrold, and we'll get him geared up and ready for his next set of adventures. Maybe we'll start working on some of those side quests that we picked up. Maybe we'll pick up some new ones. Maybe it's time to start easing Gwent back into it. I mean, past two episodes have literally just been main stories. We didn't even have the opportunity to do Gwent if we wanted to, but I wanted a little bit of a deviance after the high stakes thing, so we might start sprinkling those back in again now. But I'm sure you'll see next time what we get up to. Before I wrap up, let me take a second to thank my amazing patrons. My £5 patrons are Ever the Snake and Ron Highlight. You can find links to their channels as well as my other £3 patrons in the description down below. And on screen secrets, my £1 patrons. Thank you so much, everyone. It is truly appreciated, and it goes a long way to help the channel, so I do thank you a lot for that. And if you should become a patron, you can follow the link in the description down below. But you don't have to do that, because at the end of the day, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.